Hey guys, welcome back to Product Watch. I'm your host Zach, and today we've got an amazing show for you guys. So today we'll be looking at a brand new product, hot off the shelf. It's the world's first dual chamber, ergonomic, portable cereal enjoyment apparatus. It's a portable cereal cup, and it's called the CrunchCup. Well, why a cereal cup? For starters, the creators of the CrunchCup are also mega cereal fans. But being the busy bees that they are, they realized eating cereal and multitasking don't really mix. So while searching for a solution to this issue, they discovered an interesting fact. Cereal sales have actually been on the decline since the late 1990s. Now, why, you may ask? One reason goes back to this whole issue of multitasking. They found that more people are taking their meals on the road, eating them at work, or skipping meals altogether. And this is especially true for commuters. Now, the ideal meal is one that fits in a cup holder. It's not that cereal doesn't have a place in our hearts, it just doesn't have a place in our cars, or on our desks, or on the street. And with that in mind, the good folks behind the CrunchCup made it their mission to deliver fans everywhere a better, more convenient way to enjoy their cereal. Product Watch is fortunate enough to get our hands on a CrunchCup prototype. The one I have in front of me is actually made right here in-house at Toolbox LA in conjunction with SD3D 3D printing. So without further ado, let's get into it. How does it work? The CrunchCup is comprised of two chambers, one for your cereal, that's the inner cup, and one for your milk, that's this big outer cup. And because the milk and cereal are stored in two separate chambers, they never come into contact with one another until they hit your mouth. That's right, they've basically eliminated the risk of your milk and cereal dissolving into a goopy paste. And not only does a CrunchCup keep your milk and cereal separate, but its lid is specifically designed to deliver the perfect milk to cereal ratio within each bite, or sip, swig, or gulp. Okay, it's time to see this bad boy in action. So you're gonna wanna start with the outer chamber first. Although it has a large capacity, we found that the ideal amount of milk you wanna add is about 6 ounces, so right to this lower ridge. Now it might not look like a lot of milk, but remember, you're gonna wanna leave room for the inner chamber to go in. Now the inner chamber is detachable from the lid, but you're going to wanna screw it into the lid before adding your cereal in order to increase the capacity. Once the inner chamber is attached to the lid, it holds about 10 ounces of dry cereal, which is about equal to the cereal that would fit in an average bowl. Add the cereal of your choice, in this case, Fruit Loops for me, thank you. One more step, you want to put that cereal cap right onto the lid, ensuring that the mouthpiece, this big hole here, is lined up with the smaller hole. Now, I couldn't be more on board with the CrunchCup. It combines two of my favorite things, science and cereal. But don't just take my word for it. We asked a few lucky participants around the office for their take on the CrunchCup. Here's what they thought.
Cheers.
Cheerios.
Cheers. Cheers. That's next.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, let's have our first bite of the
I'm a little
crunch,
intimidated.
the first crunch of the CrunchCup.
Oh my god, I'm drinking cereal. It worked. Oh my god.
I don't believe you. I don't think it's gonna work.
It's like the perfect portion. Holy crap, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I could have cereal on the go now. So I don't really have time to just sit down and have a bowl of cereal.
No, and if I don't have to make you breakfast, I'm gonna be a lot happier.
And you can do it. The amount of times I've eaten my cereal in the car, and my wife just
Wait, you've actually done you?
I do it all the time. With my wife says let's go, and I'm still eating. I'm still having breakfast.
If I was Cisco and Ebert, which, they're not relevant anymore, but if I were them, 2 thumbs up. Way up.
Looks good. I like the cup. It's just very, very functional. I like its functionality.
You're such an engineer. It's functional.
That is just perfect. Like, it's just a perfect ratio of milk and cereal, like in every bite.
I hate soggy marshmallows.
There you go. Problem solved.
What do you say?
I have not in the past had cereal in a car, but now I can.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty happy with this. Who would have thought? You can have cereal out of a cup.
So if you're interested in a Crunch Cup of your very own, which obviously by now you are, you can go to thecrunchcup.com. Also, please check out our in-depth review of the Crunch Cup at productwatch.co, which you can find linked in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.